Cowabunga, shellheads! It's Turtle Tuesday, so happy Turtle Tuesday, everybody. And not just that, but it is the last Turtle Tuesday of 2025. The last one of the year. I have no idea how many of these I've been doing now. It feels like just a couple, but I know it's been months and months and months that I've been doing Turtle Tuesdays, and they're a lot of fun. I really enjoy them. They give me something specific to look forward to every week, outside of, just making a video. So I really enjoy these. So if you don't mind liking, subscribing if you haven't already, it'd be nice to get to 600 subscribers before the end of the year. We got a day and a half to go, so let's go. Got 7 more people to add to the collection of the Aces allies. You know you want to be part of the group, so just come on, baby. Come on, hit that subscribe button. That being said, we are going to be taking a look, a throwback, if you will, to an action figure that I feel deserves a little bit more love in my collection, me specifically. Because without this guy here, without this big old monstrosity known as Leatherhead, I like that shot where he's kind of just shouting like that. That's why I'm leaving it like that. My collection might not be what it is today. It definitely wouldn't be what it is today because, well, ladies and gentlemen, this figure right here of Leatherhead from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Archie comics, the Stump Arena Wrestling version of Leatherhead. Well, this was my first ever official Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle NECA action figures. Now the collection has grown substantially. There are dozens upon dozens within my collection. But this guy right here was the very, very first. And the little backstory. Why was he the first? Well, because he is my 100%, besides the Shredder. I exclude the Shredder from this. But he is my absolute favorite villain of the Ninja Turtles. I like this version. I like the original version. I like the 2003 version. I like the Mirage comic version. I like them all. I think Leatherhead is an underrated, excellent villain. Sometimes, I don't want to use the word vigilante because it's not the right word, but sometimes an anti-hero. Sometimes he's got to team up with the Turtles to do the right thing and to save the day. He has a hard time standing because his tail, but there we go. But he looks great. I love this this comic book cartoony look right there. And yes, this is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4 Turtles in Time, the video game, which does feature Leatherhead. And you fight him on right there when you're on that level in the train. So there you go. He is a really cool figure. He's not the traditional look of Leatherhead, which I do have a NECA cartoon version of him where he's got, his Louisiana, he's from the Florida Everglades. So, but he's got that look going. But I don't really know what else to talk about other with this figure. I mean, he's got total articulation. We won't do I guess we'll do a full figure review. I'm going to set this actually down. We'll do what we can with what we got. So, he's got total mobility, total range in all of his joints. He's a pretty loosey-goosey boy. He gave me no problems out of the box at all. He's never given Daddy-O no problems because he's a great, great toy. He's a great, great character. But he didn't come with any accessories, which was a bummer. He did have... No, he didn't have an extra head. He didn't have any extra anything except for hands. But he's got really cool look. I love the shorts because it's just ridiculous. This big, mutanimal alligator man in shorts. Legs are very bendable for what they are. His ankles are bendable for what they are. I mean, it's a NECA figure. You're getting what you get out of it. And you know what you're getting out of it. You can have him, doing a pose. Oh, his head popped off. That was my fault. I extended it way too far. all that does is just pop back on. But you can have him kind of going for that big ol' elbow drop. But he's great. This is my, again, like I said, this is my first NECA Ninja Turtle figure. This is the one that you know, got me off to the races and to the stores. That's the word I should use. Got me out to the stores collecting NECA figures. So I just wanted to highlight him and give him a little bit of love. He looks great. This is an awesome, awesome mold. NECA always, and I can say this now, but at the time I couldn't, always does a really good job with their paint application and the way it looks and stuff like that. And I know a lot of other people are like, oh, but let's see if it actually does it. Not too bad, but usually on the inside there, the paint chips and stuff like that, like, who cares? Who freaking cares? It's a toy, man. It's a toy. Not too bad there. But I do not like his waist being cockeyed like that. I think that does look weird. It does have movement there. That's why it looks strange, because they weren't centered. There we go. He looks great. I have all the other, so far, I believe the Stump Wrestling, Stump Arena figures besides the turtles themselves. But, again, first figure here to start the collection off. And I often, when I look at it, I do think to myself, like, you started it, buddy. And I do look at it as when my old puppers passed away last year, as him giving me the okay to jump in and start collecting these kind of things. So, spiritually and a little bit weirdness, I live through these kind of in a what the hell's the word I'm looking for? Closure kind of way. It's weird, but it's how I cope. And I really needed an excuse to start buying these NECA figures, because I slept on them for a long time. And I've always wanted to collect them and stuff, but they're super expensive. They still are very expensive. They're not getting any cheaper. But I found a reason to start buying them, and boy howdy, the collection has just grown. But that's about it. Not much to it other than that. I did show off a little bit in that weird intro I tried to do. Some of the NECA and Turtle collection I've got. Just something different. But I said this in my last Harry Potter movie review, and I'm going to do the same thing here. I'll just leave it basically kind of like this again. But I just want to thank every single person that has watched one of these Turtle Tuesday videos or any other videos on this channel, honestly, and that has come back more than once or is a first-time viewer and you plan on coming back again. I truly, deeply mean this in my soul. Thank you all so much for, not that you would know this, but there's been days where I have struggled, like most of you probably, where I've struggled to want to wake up and do anything. And through the graces of seeing one new subscriber and my daughter's smile, and the little things in life that really matter, and sometimes I overlook them, it means so much to me to have people's support through this YouTube channel and stuff like that, whether it's, you know, from the movie reviews, talking about a video game, whatever I'm talking about, and if you've partaken in listening, it really does, it does me good, and I truly, truly, truly appreciate it. I wish I could give back on a much bigger scale other than just saying thank you. I feel like it's the thing to do is to say thank you, but for not being able to physically do anything, I really can't stress it enough. Thank you so much. This year has been very difficult for myself, so doing videos like this each week, it's that little bit of positive that I need. So, and I'm gonna keep that train going. We're gonna keep going Turtle Tuesdays I don't want to say all year long because something might happen, but Turtle Tuesdays for as long as I possibly can go. And that's it. And I also want to mention one more thing with this Leatherhead. I have done a review and unboxing of him already this past year. So if you want to check that out, you can go right ahead and you can see what my initial thoughts were on him. I don't think they've changed. They probably are around the same mark of I like him quite a bit, and he's a great figure, and I'm happy to have him. So, yeah. And that is it. So, as always, this is the last, not as always, but for this time, this is the last Turtle Tuesday of 2025. I thank every single one of you people for sticking with me and just hanging out and watching these videos. So, this is the part, as always. Grab yourself a piece of pizza. Get ready for the New Year's because it's in a day. Enjoy yourself. Be safe. Make sure you reach out to somebody that you care about and express how much you care about that person, because if I can just end this video one more little how you doing from my own personal struggles this year, you never know. So there you go. Love, peace, and pizza grease.